pesticides and pesticide residues. And I think Kenya developed in conjunction with our regional partners. We have the East Africa Organic Production Standards. And then we're also seeing a large growth towards exporting organic. But how within your strategy 2.0, have you featured that within the growth path? Because I think as the EU keeps on adjusting its regulations and nations and everything, it's like they're pushing everybody towards organic, and it's we'd rather be ahead of the curve than behind. And I think Uganda is leading in terms of organic production and organic exports, but Kenya is quite behind. How are we getting towards that? You find that organic is quite is a high part, low cost type of engagement, and it also has the capacity to export, to employ more people than you might find in maybe conventional means of agriculture. So, thank you.
Thank you. Next.
Thank you. My name is Mosho. I'd like to direct my question on my concern to the Doctor Pharmaceutical Board. Now, among the four big agendas is the issue of the universal healthcare. And the biggest provider of insurance now is NHIF. What we have noticed is when patients book the NHIF medicines, the hospitals are charging medicines at almost 20 or 30%. For example, if you find a drug that costs about 50 shillings at the chemist, at the NHIF scheme, it is being charged 500. One that costs 500 shillings, at the NHIF scheme, it is being charged at about 1,600. At the end of the day, the money that is supposed to treat about 20 patients is being used to treat one patient. In other countries, what happens is that the insurance providers sit down with the hospitals and the chemists in advance, then they agree on what will be charged. But at the NHIF, this is not what is happening. What is happening is that the providers have been given an open check. They are charging whatever going to charge. So that at the end of the day, this thing is not going to work. In probably the next 2 or 3 years, if it is audited, what will come out will be worse than what we have been reading in newspapers over the last several years. My second concern is about manufacturing within Africa. We know that the whole of Africa, and especially in the EC, we are basically doing net imports. Over 70-20% of all the drugs that are consumed are imports. Yet, we have the capacity, we have the industries over here. Is there mechanisms that are being put in place to ensure that we promote more trade within what is manufactured within the region, so as to develop, give capacity to our industries?
Thank you. I'm happy you mentioned an issue that is quite at home with CAM. Is John still in the building? I know there's deliberation about local manufacture, especially of drugs, and I think we'll also want to get a view from CAM into that capacity building. So, okay. And also, anyone from Kenyatta International Manufacturers can also respond to that. But yes, let's have the last 2 questions.
Okay, my name is Soita. I'm a lecturer at the Technical University and also Nairobi faculty. But I have a strong interest in this subject of quality, because one of the guys who assists also in developing the content in this area. Now my question is first of all directed to Trademark East Africa. The lady was just presented. Now what I want to know is this institution called Trademark East Africa and Pentrade, for instance, were established almost at the same time a few years ago. And what we are seeing is we as laymen on the ground here, we need to know clearly the operational focus of, for example, Trademark East Africa, and Trade and KICC. Because from the slides that were just being presented, a layman cannot easily understand the role of Trademark East Africa, although you have mentioned so much about the good agricultural practices and other forms of standards which can still be driven by institutions like KICC at the same time. So the clarification we need here is what is the dividing line between the two organizations, for example, Trademark East Africa and KICC, because KICC is also focused on reducing paper documentation through a single window system, for instance. And KICC is also focused on coming up with product and system standards, which you have just mentioned there. That's the first concern. The second concern is the issue of capacity, which has been mentioned good enough by Dr. Kiara and the rest. There is a very serious need for capacity enhancement, especially in the manufacturing industry. Me having worked there, for instance, for over 20 years, I can clearly tell you that several products we manufacture in Kenya here, if you go to some companies, you realize that those companies don't have even something called a laboratory. And the starting point here is KICC, for that matter, should be the first person to ensure that the organizations which manufacture products in Kenya are setting up laboratories. And these laboratories are staffed by competent personnel. That's the first starting point, because as the product leaves the manufacturing plants, we expect this product to leave with a certificate of analysis which complies with the requirements of the customer, quality requirements. Now, what I know about KICC is that KICC has several laboratories. It has, by the year 2005, I knew there were around 7 different laboratories which were dealing with testing of different products. Every product that is manufactured here must be tested by KICC against the KICC standards. At the same time, what I want to know is that, as my colleague has said, Kenya is a net importer. That means what we import is more than what we export. The balance of payment is towards importation. And KICC, despite having several product standards, I know very well products like electronics are not even given proper inspection when they come in. So I want that clarification, because if we continue like this, without having capacity even at the manufacturing plant level, then we are likely to face the problems we have been facing, problems to do with sugar and any other product that is manufactured in this country. Good examples of products that are passing without any internal inspection is like water and several others. So what is KICC doing to ensure that every manufacturer in this country should establish a laboratory? We have committed people in this country. They have the country, especially universities, have churned out chemists and other types of personnel. And most of them are actually just hanging around. So you should be able to create employment. At the same time, apart from creating employment, ensuring that there is compliance.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. All right. Liz.
Thank you. I'm Gladys Minor. I think I want to follow from what you have just said. I start to ask, now that we have to expand our market access, and we have talked about compliance and trade balances, what is it that the regulators are doing to ensure that what is coming into the country does not challenge the efforts that we are putting towards the export market. That is one. Two, I would want to see a situation where we utilize self-regulation. I think we have talked about that through this week. Self-regulation in areas where competencies are available so that we can actually take down compliance up to the production level, where most of the regulators are actually not going in there. In terms of capacity building, I think we would want to see trademark going to the people who are private sector but are not necessarily organized in terms of institutions. For example, the smallholder farmers who need capacity to be able to access the market and comply. I think further down, we would want to see a bit of stringent regulatory framework to safeguard our people and our environment. I think we are seeing a lot of biosecurity challenges. Everyone is aware we have been having the tutor absoluta, we have been having the force squadron mold, the army worms and all the rest. I think this is telling us that we need to safeguard our environment and we need to be more stringent with what is coming in, even as we worry about what is going out. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam. Thank you to everyone who's participated, and one clap to them, please. So I want to pass it on now to Dr. Isaac Macharia. I think you quickly revert to the questions. If you have any on your docket, and I will follow through as you give your closing remark in just a minute, please.
Okay, thank you very much. I think there are a few questions that we have been raised. One of the things that I want to reiterate is, as we talked before, is the issue of countries being able to protect themselves against